In the building, what's up? Real quick, what's going on? This will not be long for several reasons. One the main reason, I got food on the grill, but I'm smoking it, so I know how much time I got left. You understand? I'm a professional griller. But welcome to this very quick content that I want to share. Really is not content, it's really an opinion that I want to share with you guys. Listen, if you're here, I know it's Dr. King's, it's a holiday, Dr. King's birthday celebration. Happy Dr. King Day for those that celebrate it. Happy Dr. King Day to you guys. I know you're enjoying your day off. Most of you are off work. Want to share this real quick. Do me a favor and share it here. Hit the like button, whatever means you're watching me from. Do that for you, boy, real quick. Any eyes on me or any content creator We really appreciate that right now. No question about it. Let me share this with you. Um, Today, most of you have seen, and nobody's spoken to me. I don't see nobody here. Okay, well, I know you're here, but hello to all of you very quickly. I want to say this in terms of the Dallas Cowboys. For once, we cannot treat this defensive coordinator position like we do free agency. And that is take our times and act like an entitled franchise, acting like everybody wants to play or coach in Dallas. Those days are over. I don't mean I don't mean to bust a bubble into this this silver spoon uh, mentality that we have. Like everybody got to come to Dallas. Everybody want to come see us. Everybody want to coach here. Everybody want to. No, them days over. Those days are over. And I'm saying that because um, all the names that you've heard, all the names that you keep hearing, and all that type of stuff. Okay, that's fine. But as you know by now, coaches are getting fired. Sean McDermott just got fired from Buffalo today. Nobody kind of was expecting that. Um, he he just nobody was expecting that. But with a job like Buffalo opening up, and when you have things in place there, that job becomes a very attractive job. And when you have a quarterback like Josh Allen, even though he had a bad day yesterday, primarily Josh usually is in the, one of the last people there, whether he gets beat. I mean, he gets beat all the time. No question about that, but he's always in the mix. So Buffalo they have pieces in place. They're ready to rock, ready to roll. But whoever gets that job, a lot of guys are going to want that job. No question. You got a 30-year-old quarterback, great quarterback. He just ain't won the big game, but Josh is an MVP type quarterback without a doubt. Can't take that from him. He's he's a great quarterback. He just ain't won nothing. But when you have that in place, that becomes a great job. And when you hire a new coach, he brings a new staff, which means that all these position coaches and all these assistant coaches, all of these guys now are coming, will be interviewed. And whatever organization has chosen, or in terms of people to interview, they're not the only organization that thinks of those guys that way. They're gonna want other organizations are going to want to interview the people that you're interviewing, and then now it becomes a choice and an option. And some of the better coaches are going to want to go to a team where their job will be secure for a few years. They don't want to get fired after the first year or the second year of being there. They don't want to do that. They want a long tenure there. I'm not saying they want Mike Tomlin or John Harbaugh type status where you're there almost 20 years, but you don't want to get fired after the first year or the second year. You want to be there for a minute. You want to collect your check. Hello. You want to collect your check. You want to do all that stuff. And what I'm saying real quickly, I tell you I won't be long at all. Listen, we have to go ahead and make our choice before somebody comes. All these guys we kept calling out, the Brian Flores and all that type of stuff. Listen, man. If you want them, you better go get them. There are teams out here, the staffs are being filled out. Yeah, the Giants got John Harbaugh, but the Giants ain't got the staff for John Harbaugh. What do you think John Harbaugh going? What do you think he gonna do? You think he gonna get these little cheap coaches? No, he got an unlimited budget. John Harbaugh is there to win. He don't want the job to get fired the next 2 years. He's going to get the best coaches. Even Stefanski, who got hired in Atlanta. I don't care about what everybody say. He shouldn't have got hired or whatever. He's hired. Okay? Stefanski knows coaches. He's going to have a staff there. You got former coaches. Raheem Morris still on the sideline. You got coaches. I mean, look, the Cowboys, all I don't want for my team, I don't care nothing about nobody else's team. I don't want to be picking from the scraps like the way we do free agency for our coaching staff. That's all I want. I want prime rib. I don't want no cube steak. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want McDonald's this time. I don't want the McDonald's mentality that we have in free agency to switch over to the coaching. If you're going to get something right, at least get the coaches. What's up, Kelly? Kels? This is Bread Brief. I got food on the grill. I just want to come on here live real quick. No more than 15, 20 minutes. That's it. I'm gone. I don't want. You got all these jobs that are open with I'm talking about real jobs. I'm talking about if they're not a real job with a team that's presently winning, it is a great organization, a staple organization, a foundational organization. Pittsburgh, great job. Buffalo, great job. The list goes on and on. I mean, there are 10 jobs that are open right now, and they're going to take these position guys. You called out Harbaugh. Yeah, Harbaugh, but Harbaugh going to hire these great coaches. And some of these coaches are some of the names that we're hearing that you say that, hey, the Cowboys have great interest. Look, you better get past the stage of interest and go ahead and get to, let's go. It's time to put the foot on the pedal before they swipe up the people that you like. Jim Leonard is not the only guy that's liked by the Dallas Cowboys. Jim Leonard is liked by other teams too. Everybody want to talk about Flores. I never thought he was coming anyway. But Flores is liked by a lot of teams. You got time to put the foot on the pedal. When McDermott got fired, Buffalo just became excuse me for that. I don't know what happened. I just lost my connection, but I'm back. That's a tail sign that I need to quit. Anyway, Buffalo just became one of the most attractive jobs going because their pieces in place. A playoff team, a potential deep run type team. It's already in place. That becomes a tremendously great job that somebody's going to get. And they're going to hire some great coaches. And I'm quite sure, I'm not saying it because of the Cowboys. I am saying that because this is a team that I love and that I supported. I do my content about. But I'm quite sure that there are some content creators from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm quite sure Buffalo is hot right now with their content creators. I'm sure the Cleveland Browns are hot. I'm quite sure the Atlanta Falcons, even though they hired Stefanski, these assistant coaches' jobs are about to fill up real quick. And what I'm saying is, yeah, it's good to get all your interviews. It's good to be patient. But please understand, it's time to go to work. The Senior Bowl is next week. The East-West Shrine game is coming up. The Senior Bowl is coming up. And I'm talking about within the next few weeks. We need our staff kind of complete or somewhat complete before we go down there. I don't want, look, it's time. That's all I'm saying. Now, you may feel differently. And you're entitled to your opinion. I ain't got no problem with it. Because you're right. Because some of you will say, we need to be as patient as we can to make sure that we have the right fit and all that. You should already know. You should already know. Your list should be dwindled down to maybe 1 or 2 guys. Go on, make your decision. Half the fan base going to be happy with it. Half the fan base not going to be happy with it. So whatever. Get the guy that can go ahead and coach defense and get him in here before he gets swiped up by another team, by another franchise. Raheem Morris will be a great fit, William Keith. He'll be a great fit. He's known as a great coordinator, not known as well as a great head coach, but as a coordinator, he's multiple. 4-3, 3-4, he does it all. Blitz, he zone, disguise looks. That's what Raheem Morris is. There ain't no secret with that. I'm just saying. With Buffalo, with Buffalo, there are coaches that are going to be glad to go to Buffalo so they can ride the coattails of Josh Allen. And they want a 3, 4, 5 year deal, or whatever the case may be. They got to go ahead and get it done. Cowboys look, if you go on one of these quality guys, these names that are going around, go and lock them up. That's all I'm saying. I like it. KL's in the building. KL says Shotty told JJ he cannot be vanilla and cheap for free agency. You can tell him that, but that's what we do. Shotty said he wants to be aggressive and get injury-free players during free agency. I agree 100% totally, but you're asking Jerry to do something that's a part of their DNA and their system of the last 10 years. They love getting injured guys to go give them another chance. They love to be cheap, even in the area of coaches. And that's real sad because you got an unlimited amount of money when it comes to coaches. Look what they paying the head coach right now. I rest my case. And some of these names that the Cowboy fans want, when you bring them in, they're going to be just about paid just as much as Schottenheimer will be. You think Brian Flores coming in for $2 million? He was getting paid $3 at Minnesota. To get him out of Minnesota or whatever, you are going to have to pay him. Which means you probably have to bump Schotty up. So it won't look so bad. It'd be sad if your defensive coordinator is getting paid just as much or a little bit more than your head coach. It's going to look crazy. See what I'm saying? We cheap. So even though I agree with you, Kelly, I agree with Kels. I agree with exactly what you said. Shotty is right. But how long have we been saying that in Cowboy land? How long? What have been the results? The super guys we got, the Pickens, the Quentin Williams, the Kenny Clark, all those came through trades. When is the last time we really spent money on a free agent? Real money, I mean. And you ain't gonna do that because your owner said, why would I pay this amount of salary for one guy when I could pay that same amount for 3 guys? See, the mentality already shot. The mentality is shot. So what Shot is asking for is something that the Jones family don't do. That's why I ain't getting hyped. See, I'm gonna let everybody else live in optimism. I'm a pessimist when it comes to the Cowboys. I know they cheat. I know what they do. I know what they do in free agency. I know what they usually do. I've been saying it for too many years now. I know what kind of free agents we get. You see what I'm saying? You said Brandon Carr. Yeah, look how long ago that's been. See what I'm saying? Exactly. You know, we can pay any coach any amount of money. Jerry ain't doing that. And what we're saying now, since everybody saying we got about a 2-3 year window, you need to get the best of the best for these 2-3 years. And I'm talking about coaches now. I ain't worried about the players right now because I know what the Cowboys gonna do. I have no faith in them going day one free agency, overpaying for guys. I don't. They don't never do that. But in the coaching area, go and get the best. Whoever that best is out of the people that are left, please go get the best. I mean, good Lord, we coming from 32nd ranked. I mean, there's no other way but to go up. Just give me somebody. But you got to put some speed on it now. Harbaugh is in New York. He's going to get the best. Okay? Whoever gets the Steeler job, trust me, if it's McCarthy, for instance, if it's Mike McCarthy, I'm just throwing the name out. If it's Mike McCarthy, McCarthy's going to get the best. Hello? Whoever get this Buffalo job, they're going to get the best. I'm just saying, put your foot on the pedal. It's time now. I mean, we've been there, 2 weeks now? Okay. Let's go and get this stuff over with. The East-West Triangle game happening in about another week. Can we, week or whatever it is, can we go ahead and get the stat? I don't want Jerry, Steven, and Brian Schottenheimer and Will McClay going down to the East-West Shrine game talking about I like this player on defense, then you're going to bring in the coordinator. What if the coordinator say, I don't like that player? Can I get a defensive coordinator in so he can go look, so he can go evaluate, so he can go scout, so he can go say, this the kind of guy that I need for my defense. I don't need Jerry and Steven. I don't need them just throwing it. Well, we like this guy. Yeah, you like it. What about the coach? You know, I thought the same thing with him. I heard it this morning about Belichick would be a perfect fit for Buffalo. I believe that is absolutely right. I don't know if they want to go with that, but I'm just saying Belichick would be perfect for Josh Allen. Belichick is coming back. He's about I don't know how many wins he's away from being the all-time winningest coach in history. I mean, good God, you get by Josh Allen, you gonna obliterate the record. I don't know how much longer Coach Coach Belichick wants to coach in the league or whatever the case. He may want to stay in North Carolina. I don't know. I'm saying, but you got to go knock on his door. To get Buffalo over the hump, you get a guy that's been on the mountaintop several times. Great pick, Belichick. A lot of teams want to go with younger guys and build whatever. That's fine. But keep in mind, when you start talking about younger guys, you better show up early because in about 2 or 3 years, they'll be asking for your head. I don't know, Jake. I don't know what, baby. Maybe Coach McCarthy learned from his previous mistakes. I don't know. But and I'm not worried about him either. But I am giving them credit for what they represent. Harbaugh represents winning. McCarthy represents winning. We talking about Super Bowl champions. We talking about guys that are consistently always in the mix in the playoffs. We talking about guys that usually win 10 games per year. 10 wins plus. No, McCarthy didn't get it done here in Dallas, but he did go, 12-5, 3 straight years? I'll take it. They represent winning. They know what to do. They know how to get it done. They won. They got a ring on their finger. We don't. Until we get it, look. William ain't worried about picking. We'll franchise him. He ain't going nowhere. If we can't sign him long term, we'll franchise him. I ain't worried about Pickens. Pickens will be in Dallas next year. No question. I ain't worried about that at all. All right, that's really all I want to tell y'all. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I got to go back out. Y'all need to pay attention to what my girl Kales is saying here. You see what she said? I put it up there. Y'all see that? Trust me, she knows. Just take my word for it. I'm gonna introduce y'all to her one day. She knows. That's not opinion. There's facts there. I'll let her explain once I bring her on. Well, if she wants to. Let me put it that way. You see what she says? You see those three names there? If I had to pick a choice, mine would be, if I were to rank those three, I would want Durante first, and or a very close second. I'm talking about like 1A, 1B, and White Cotton third. You know White Cotton has a leg up on both of them because he's in the building. So he hadn't been let go. I don't like Gannon Williams, but everybody calling his name out. I don't want to. His name is being mentioned for the Cow. I don't like him. I don't want him. But he's smart. All this and all that. That'll be just the type of move the Cowboys will make, and I'll be like, well, man, I'll support him. But good Lord, come on, man. This is what we do, y'all. Whoever they gonna get them. That's all I'm saying. Let's go. Enough is enough. Go on, find out. Go on, fill out your staff, dude. Look, these jobs are coming up, man. These guys are going to get taken away. I'm just saying. I see you, kids. We have to get it done. It's just the bottom line. Enough is enough. I want a complete staff going to these college bowl games. That's me. You may say, hey, let's be more patient. We're going to get the right guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you feel, I ain't coming against it. I don't want to be, and see, then you always got to throw in the element of Jerry Jones, who wants to steal headlines. We already know that. He said it. And he'll probably do this during Super Bowl week, knowing Jerry. And I'm saying, like, what we waiting on? I ain't got time for all that, man. Forget all that drama. This ain't the young and the restless. Forget all that. It's football time. Stop worrying about headlines. Let's go football. Let's go. Football. But I'm asking something that ain't been in existence in our organization in a very long time. So, hey, that's why I look at the Cowboys like this. I let everybody else get on the edge of their seat, and I'm going to be just like this. They've shown me over the years what they are. So they're going to have to really fool me. All right? I'm done. I got to get back to what I was doing. Happy Dr. King Day. You guys have a great rest of your evening. I'm out of here. I would open up the phone lines, but I ain't got time for it. Plus, y'all will keep me here another hour and a half. But I got to go, all right? I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good day. This has been the one and the only. Y'all know who I am. The big time show.